Hello everyone, welcome to Cherie Voyage. We are going Hollywood today. Charlotte Tilbury brought out beautiful new Hollywood-like eyeshadow palettes, so I brought out the glitz and I'm ready to try on a couple of palettes with you guys. So this video is going to be all about the most easiest application when it comes to putting these palettes on. I want to make it super simple for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into swatches, and then I'm going to go over a review of what I think about the product, and then we'll finish with the tutorial of two different looks. Let's go ahead and jump in, you guys. All right, so there were the swatches. Let's get into these palettes. So we have two eyeshadow palettes, and this is the Flawless Eye Filter in Star Aura, and then we have the Flawless Eye Filter in Diva Lights. They both retail for $53. Now I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of information to you guys so that you guys can understand what the product is encompassing, so that you can see if it matches up to what I'm going to review with you guys. So it says that it is a social media filter inspired eyeshadow. It's a limited edition eyeshadow palette like social media filters. They play with light to brighten, smooth, and illuminate the eye area. It is finely milled eyeshadows with soft, shimmering, light as air metallic, and modern matte textures to build intensity. So that statement on the Charlotte Tilbury website completely lines up with what I noticed when it came to these eyeshadows. They are so smooth and so finely milled and beautiful. The shimmer in these are very grown up. So for those of you that are worried about shimmer, and specifically aging eyes and shimmer, because those never really went well together back in the day, this is a refined shimmer shadow. So you can wear these if you have concerns about fine lines and wrinkles around the eye. They will brighten the eye and look very beautiful on you. Now, this eyeshadow texture blends like a dream, transitions like a dream, layers like a dream. It is so beautiful and easy to put together. It is the most easy palette to navigate. It's kind of like paint by numbers. Please stay towards the end, and even if you just go through quickly, look at how they lay down on the skin and see how they transition. They just are like thin layers of pigment, so it just is a seamless, not heavy, cakey, or chalky look. Beautifully done and formulated. Super thrilled. The best way to navigate this palette for a really easy day-friendly eye is to just go in a circle. So you're going to start with the dark, head into the medium light, then light, and just layer them from the lash line all the way up. It took me a total of 2-3 minutes. Super easy, incredibly polished look. My favorite part is not only does it blur any concerns around the lid area, is that it also brightens the eye area. So because the shimmer particles are so small, it's not glittery, it just catches light really well. The next palette I want to go over, which is the same statement that I just said, will apply to this. And fantastic. The only difference is obviously the color story. So this is beautiful for nighttime. I'm wearing it right now on my eyes, or even a daytime smoky eye. This you can even use just as your eyeliner if you wanted, and then just use these three to pop the eye for the daytime. So, I mean, honestly, there's not much to say. It's a luminous, beautiful, buttery texture. It does exactly what it says it claims to do, which I love because, you know, a lot of the lingo that I read is like you're thinking it's going to change your face. This just does what it says it'll do. It's supposed to be a beautiful, like, filter-like texture on the eye, and that's what it does, you guys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead now and get into this look. If you guys have any questions, of course, write me down below. Let's get into how I created this look, and I will do a voiceover letting you know the steps that I did to make this look happen. Take care of yourselves, please. Take care of each other, and I will see you in the next video. Let's do this. So here we have the new Star Aura Charlotte Tilbury palette. This is wonderful for day looks. My SONIA G brush, I am going to be using only 2 for this whole video tutorial. We're going to start off with the darkest shade in the palette, blend it onto the lid by packing it on, and then just make sure that you're getting the edges of the eye as well as blending it up towards the brow bone a bit. Next, you're going to take the second darkest shade, and you're going to pack it on the exact same place you did the first shadow. The idea here is to layer the shadows from darkest to lightest by layering on top of each other. Next we have my Tom Ford brush, and this is going to be great for blending the edges of the shadows that we just laid down. And lastly, we're going to take the lightest color and put it at the top of the brow bone, the inner corner of the eye, and the outer edge. This creates a halo effect all around the eye to give a nice bright effect. Don't forget to add a little bit of that lightest shimmer to the tip of the nose, the lip, and the chin area. This helps to give an overall glow to the face and keep it nice and minimal. Here's the look of the first palette. Next we have the lip color in Lucky Diamonds. This was a gift with purchase. It does go well with both the eyeshadow palettes. So next we're going to do the Diva lights, and I'm using the same 2 brushes as before, SONIA G and Tom Ford. So I'm packing the black onto the lower lid and blending it into the crease and on top of the brow bone just a bit. Next I'm going to take the second darkest color, pack it on top of what I already did, and layer the colors just like I did with the previous palette. Make sure you're putting the color all over the last color you use. The idea here is to layer color on top of color. Next we're using the third darkest shade, and that is the orangey shade, and we're blending, and blending some more on that crease to break up the color line. Lastly, we're going to use the lightest color for the brow bone, the inner corner of the eye, and the outer corner of the eye, once again creating a halo effect all around the eye. Both palettes are great for day or night, and they're easy to use, you guys. So here we are with the final look. I'm so happy with these 2 palettes. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.